Appreciate it, sir. Appreciate it. Okay, let me see. What poem am I going to do? But, okay, yeah, I'll start from scratch. So I'm going to do a poem called Dream, Do, Achieve. And it sort of takes you on a journey of my life story, where we've come from. I got my good friend James, who I went to school with. Known each other since, like, year 8. But year 8, man. So we went through a lot of stuff, man. So if we're going to go on a motivational sort of path route, I'll kind of take you through this journey.
The theme for today.
Is that the theme for today?
Well, it looks like
I'll wait till the second poem. Joking. All right. The only silver spoon we had was the one we stirred our cups of teas with. We wore untellable smiles proudly, for they preserved the household secrets, and if demons were just a figment of our indoctrination, then how do you explain the infestation of discord in regards to family relations? But home was always the safest. As one hug from mom would always convey I was a favorite. My sibling disagrees, but I guess it's all a matter of interpretation. I grew up in a city of preserved monuments and community integration where our social status was that mutual friend that connected us. A place where school teachers didn't have much faith in us. In fact, no, tell a lie. There were a remnant who were caring because I guess they understood that everything colossal used had a humble inception. And our gifts were meant to be the tunnel out of these trenches. And without sounding pretentious, I knew there was more than this concrete struggle, we just had to cement it, to live like we meant it, meaning with a purposeful drive to strive for perfection. I witnessed childhood friends get sentenced for serious offenses. I wonder if they had been affirmed, would they have struggled for acceptance? Weary tears leaked onto their mother's cheeks. See, we pay for our choices and there are no receipts, just a hope and repentance. No accountability, just a lot of suggestions. It's no wonder why they're still carrying that burden of rejection. However, you see, pain, though distressful, is insightful. Despite all that tries to ensure what's in sight falls, grandma's prayers are still waging war, so we're praying for a better tomorrow for our firstborns and the ones to follow. That they may be more inclined to invest and splash on bottles. So that matter I'm always trying to impress on is relatable role models. I'm trying to be the change that I crave for through adolescence, because I know God forgives. But you see, scars remain tangible enough to provoke our senses, so it's senseless to embark on a journey that needs neglecting. And sometimes we're the one betting on our failure. It's not our fault, we're just accommodating the mindsets of our areas. But understanding what's at stake, we stand for the next generation's sake, shaking off these stains left by these wastes of space. So-called role models, I mean rappers, that spat bullets indiscriminately, so we caught their strays. But how good it was to see my friends MGA and DDA proving you can dream, do, and achieve if you just apply some faith. I sat with Louis and I could brutally smell the fragrance of humility, but perceived the lion's hunger in his eyes. I said, John, not to make it would be lunacy. He said, forget fame. I'm doing this so my family killing the dreams through me. So let the tears fall and muscle ache and let them premeditate their scrutiny, but I refuse to die full. This potential be poured out for the youth to drink. So the truth of the matter is we can all achieve the unachievable, regardless of past mistakes, because there can only be one you. So do not stop to emulate, because there are too many syndicates of mediocre lies, but your heart's always speaking. Enjoy the open mic. So amplify clearly the desires that cease to decline, because most of the time what we're called to become is what consistently disturbs our minds. Thank you.